Highly sensitive materials from the KGB's intelligence administration had mysteriously found their way into the hands of the CIA. The heart of this enigmatic tale lies in a 250-page dossier that U.S. intelligence procured, chronicling an extraordinary UFO encounter with a Siberian military unit. After Mikhail Gorbachev dissolved in 1991, the KGB Top Secret Intelligence Administration, a lot of material from that department found their way abroad, in particular to the CIA. As reported by the authoritative magazine Canadian Weekly World News, U.S. intelligence obtained a 250-page file on the attack by a UFO on a military unit in Siberia. The file contains not only many documentary photographs and drawings, but also testimonies by actual participants in the events. One of the CIA representatives referred to this case as a horrific asterisk picture of revenge on the part of extraterrestrial creatures, a picture that makes one's blood freeze. According to the KGB materials, a quite low-flying spaceship in the shape of a saucer appeared above a military unit that was conducting routine training maneuvers. For unknown reasons, somebody unexpectedly launched a surface-to-air missile and hit the asterisk UFO. It fell to Earth not far away, and 5 short humanoids with large heads and large black eyes emerged from it. It is stated in the testimonies by the 2 soldiers who remained alive that after freeing themselves from the debris, the aliens came close together and then merged into a single object that acquired a spherical shape. That object began to buzz and hiss sharply, and then became brilliant white. In a few seconds, the spheres grew much bigger and exploded by flaring up with an extremely bright light. At that very instant, 23 soldiers who had watched the phenomenon turned into stone poles. Only 2 soldiers who stood in the shade and were less exposed to the luminous explosion survived. The KGB report goes on to say that the remains of the UFO and the petrified soldiers were transferred to a secret scientific research institution near Moscow. Specialists assume that a source of energy that is still unknown to Earthlings instantly changed the structure of the soldiers' living organisms, having transformed it into a substance whose molecular composition is no different from that of limestone. A CIA representative stated, "If the KGB file corresponds to reality, this is an extremely menacing case. The aliens possess such weapons and technology that go beyond all our assumptions. They can stand up for themselves if attacked." Now let's jump to today, where scientists are puzzled by a recently released report. This report tells a strange story about 23 Russian soldiers. These soldiers had a weird and very quick ending when they faced what people say were aliens with a strange weapon. The report suggests there's a mysterious energy source that can turn living things into stone. 2 lucky soldiers, hiding in the trees, saw this strange event happen and survived. The report also says that the stone-like soldiers and parts of the alien spaceship were taken secretly to a lab near Moscow. Russian scientists there started studying the stone soldiers, and they found that they looked a lot like limestone. These new findings make people wonder if the Kremlin has strange weapons. But some experts still have doubts about whether Russia found technology from outer space. They think the KGB might have secretly tested weapons on its own soldiers, or spread false information to confuse others. Turning organic things into stone through fossilization usually takes millions of years. Recent research in Washington state has sped up this process, but it's still far from the instant change described in the report. Another idea is that there might be a strange virus called the Medusa virus that can turn people into stone-like statues. Right now, it only affects tiny amoebas, but the idea that advanced technology could make it affect humans is worrying. The report also talks about a really bright flash of light. Some people think it could be linked to powerful weapon tests by the Russians in remote, secret places, maybe even with nuclear explosions. In the past, such events were often kept secret. The KGB has a history of mixing stories about aliens into their military work, so some people think the report could be hidden or kept secret on purpose. The Siberian incident is still a big mystery, and it makes us wonder if Russia has a secret weapon that can turn people into stone, either by making it themselves or getting it from somewhere else. These strange events make us worried about the future of war and what new science can do. Like and subscribe for more videos.